Hello. Hello, we are live, I guess. Okay, let it load, let it get live. Hello. Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back. I hope I am audible, visible, everything. Just quickly comment down below if I am audible, visible, and whosoever is here. Again, we know that probably most of the folks would not be here because of it is a new channel. But still, whosoever is here, just quickly comment down below. Meanwhile, I'll do very quick thing. I'll add it on our Insta channel too, so that people know that okay, we are having live stream. So where is this camera? We have to again just quickly comment down below, like whoever is here. We have user UW5XD2IH1I. That's a good name though. Hello, hi. We'll start off in a second. Again, we are live, I guess. Okay, whoever is coming in. Meanwhile, okay, let's let it get live. Hello. Hi guys, good morning. Proper audible, visible. Great. Thanks. I hope I am audible, visible, everything. Call just these folks up. Again, quickly comment down below if I am audible, visible, and whosoever is here. Again, we know that probably most of the folks would not be here because of it's a new channel. It's good night, but yeah, whosoever is here, just quickly comment down below. Are live. Meanwhile, you can just join us. It's a new channel for us, and it's a new YouTube channel. Insta channel let's do it once more. Okay, we are having live stream. So hello. Hi guys. Good morning. Sorry, good evening. Okay, we are live. This is a chill stream. Resume review. We have. If you want to ask any questions, you can just ask it and get things done. User UW5XD2 and yeah, join in. Bye. That's a good name though. Hello. Hi. We'll start off in a second. Again, I guess we are live. I guess your story. I want to add. Let's let it get live. Call hello. Hi guys. Good morning. We have great. Thanks. I hope I am audible, visible, everything. Call just these folks up again. Quickly. Is it okay now? Okay, sorry. Is it okay now? Is voice because I see that it was linked with the MacBook. Wait. Is it okay? Or I'll just check quickly also. Just add this link and okay. Ikta Chopra, yes, great. Krishna Sharma, yes, nice. Now, quickly, we will start off again. If you have not posted your resumes, you can just quickly post in the Telegram channel, which we have down below. And any questions whatsoever, because I see that's a great opportunity. This is our new YouTube channel, so there is no one. You can see just I guess 32 subs. That's it. Which means we have a very less people coming in, so it's a high chance to interact much more. Again, if we see there are less, we can also open our hey, I got rejected in last round of step. See, I'll say okay, it's in step. It's not always about last round. Are you coming in top mate? We can make a right now also top mate account for sure. But yeah, I had that in my bucket list, but my list went up a bit more, so it didn't come up. RCB scores 182.5. Okay, great. So Krishna is doing multitasking, or we should say multiple things. Krishna is doing. He's also watching. Please make then for sure, Ekta. For sure. I'll for sure make today itself. But yeah, see, I'll for first step. I'll just ask like what all happened in the previous rounds, what you think could have been gone wrong, because it's not always okay just the last round, although we are rejected in the last round itself, but it is not always the last round. It's always about some few minor mistakes which adds up, and then we are actually having that again. It's just one thing which we can learn, and then we can just move on to other companies and other internships. But yeah, we can just learn from these things. Cool. I guess okay. Let's also say in Telegram, we are live. We are live now. Okay, I should also paste this. This keeps on again. If we can please smash the like, baby, for the folks. We have user, we have Shubham, we have Ekta, we have Krishna also. If you can just like it, that would be great. Yeah, and yeah, we'll jump on to a few questions and then we'll jump on to resume review itself. I'll make the screen a bit big if that looks good. If you want me to get a bit smaller, I can get that too. Interviewer was CM asked tough questions. I wasn't able to optimize it. Okay, what I can do is I can just put this entire stuff as a chat on the left side. So that it is actually visible for others also. And that will help others, I guess, maybe. So okay, let's have this chat right here. So okay, now I can share the screen itself. Great, nice. So okay, interviewer was a candidate master, asked tough questions. I wasn't able to optimize it in the last round. Rest all rounds went great. See, usually, okay, if the interviewer even was a candidate master, still that there's a high chance that he might end up asking, but still, he might not judge you on the basis of that hard question which he has given, because he also might be knowing that not everyone can do it, and especially in this internship, for sure, it's not expected either. I think we have to still think of, again, there should be a, like, again, we can just have a quick catch. Okay, in first round, what happened? What all questions are asked? In the next, even if it was there, in the next, what all happened? How many questions they asked, of what difficulty? And you can also give the example as in like similar to this problem. Then we might end up saying or thinking what might have gone wrong, but that I'm anticipating that this could have been like, okay, where is that gone? Oof, okay, I have to click here and then come. It's great. It comes in and yeah, okay. I'm just confused. Cool. So yeah, but again, if we can learn from the previous internship, it's great. If we cannot, then we will have to think what went wrong, because it's never that any interview experience, maybe internship, full time, it's for everyone. Any internship or any interview experience, it's not like they rejected you or they actually said, okay, for just this thing, I'm just like debarring you. It's always few things which we can improve in the next interview, and it will actually see, interviews like rejections. Interview rejections are like actual rejections. The more you get it, the more you will get used to it, and the more you will actually be okay. It's okay. For example, in the case of boys, if you had not known or if you had not seen, getting rejection from relationships or stuff, it's actually very hurtful. Like, how can someone reject me? Especially companies can do, but in relationships and stuff, it is very much said, okay, yeah, they'll do yeah, all that stuff. That builds you up. It's just what I'm saying. I don't know which direction we went on, but yeah, we can think of, again, hard work is something we can do for sure, but there's still something apart from hard work. Maybe something on coding skills we have to improve. That's again one point which we can actually, again, let me open the live stream and see if everything is good or not. But yeah, we can actually open stuff, as in like just learn from stuff and see. But yeah, cool. Not able to get any internships. I'm in third year. Okay. User. So again, not again, I'm guessing that it's off campus you are trying to apply. First thing, it will be hard. Next thing, what all user bhai you have done apart from again, including your coding itself, and apart from that, have you worked on the projects and stuff? Because I have seen people might end up doing only DSA and stuff. That's good, but if you have to get some experience or some industry level experience or some maybe internship, there's a very easy and likely opportunities in startups where they actually can benefit a lot from you by just making you do 6 months or a 3 months internship. Because I don't have to file taxes, that's very easy for me because you are not earning as such. So yeah, I have to file, but that's a very lenient. So I have no like bonus period, I have no any period for you. So for me to put anyone as an internship, again, for me as a for a startup, it's very easy for me to put someone in for an internship rather than full time. So that is what we can look for startups primarily. If we are not getting any internships in any big agency, but still we will keep on applying everywhere. Cool. Applied in many companies, but resume is not being shortlisted. Again, resume not shortlisting, a very basic thing. If someone is demanding for XYZ stuff, let's say someone is demanding for backend, you should be having backend knowledge. If that is not your resume will never get selected. That's one thing. Another thing is luck. But luck is one thing. To actually not depend entirely on luck, we apply on multiple sources, like multiple placing all that stuff. Cool. We'll read a couple of comments and then hello. Hi Ritik. We'll read a couple of comments and then we'll start off with our actually resume review, and then we can actually keep on going as we incrementally read comments because it's very easy. And I keep the answers short, very short. Okay, applied in company, but okay. Interviewer was same. Okay, that's done. How much money is required to survive in Bangalore as a fresher? 25 is enough. Depends upon, if you are living with 4 people, your rent will be pretty less, right? And okay, eating and stuff, if you eat and if you eat, like if you live in a PG or stuff, okay, you can eat there itself. Again, if you don't have some okay, I'll not eat this, I'll not eat that, if you can eat idli in breakfast, again, I'm saying about PGs and stuff. Okay, if you want to live alone also, still, if you're living with 4 people, your budget, your entire thing will be less. Your money, like your entire, cost will be less. But if you're living alone, 2 BHK, then bro, it will be a lot. So I'll say minimum will be 25, 30K again to actually save also, and also, okay, like live nicely. But still, you have to live with a lot of people or maybe in a PG or stuff. And not in a main roads, basically something which is actually surrounded by many companies. You have to maybe live somewhere, let's say Sarjapur or HSR inside, like these. If you don't know places, these are the places. So yeah, we have to live there itself. Cool. So as to avoid this rent cost, because rent cost is a lot in Bangalore. Cool. CP with Akshat. We have Shubham Kumar Singh. We have Ritik Kaushik. Great. Let's quickly, again, I know that you have comments. I have not read that, but yeah, let's quickly open like our great resumes and let's review them. And yeah, meanwhile we can actually also, again, if for the folks who don't know or who haven't made or haven't got these resumes, so you can just simply go on, let's say, wait a sec, just simply open YouTube and search for resume by Aryan Mittal, and you'll just get this video, best resume. In its description, you can just go in its description and you can find various resume templates. So this one at the number 5th is actually mine one. Again, I could not get the one which I had, the full-time one, because my email ID got deleted, and that's the reason we have to make a new channel also. That one day, what if my original one, it also gets something out, so I will be out. So, and yeah, the primary reason was also that, okay, I want to separate this content. I want to keep lectures aside. And also you might have seen, okay, we usually bring in videos like, again, the videos like you might have seen, okay, do this, do that, all this, which is not involved with coding specifically. So I'll keep all these videos in this new channel, which I have. Now, coming on back, so we can have all these resume templates. Now, these resume templates are very great. Let's say if you go on to number 6, again, a few of the folks helped in the community channel itself to get me these resumes back. Now you can see it's a very good template. Again, it's an overleaf template, and editing overleaf is very simple. You just have to change text. That's it. And again, it's like a code. It's like HTML code. How you do an inspect and then you change some lines of code, the same way you can change an overleaf code. That's it. So again, there will be many. These are the different types of resumes which you can or would want ultimately to make the best resume possible. So you can easily go and check on in this, where is this gone, live stream. So you can easily go and check on in this for resume templates. templates. Cool. Now, again, I can see, oh, there are 0 likes. Yeah, I guess, okay, it's not refreshed, but yeah, still, if the folks are there, can you please smash the like button? That would be great. Great, cool. Now, coming on back, resume. Yeah, again, CGPA, good. He is, okay, I should actually zoom this up. Oh, sorry, it's a lot of zoom. What happened? Oh, it's increasing. It's not going back. Wow. Zoom. Okay, fit to height. Okay, zoom. Okay, zoom हो गया. Now I should. Okay, something is happening to this. As if I'm using for the first time. Cool. Now, okay, I say this would not be required. If we can add something else apart from this, that would be great. I should actually increase this. Yeah, cool. Now, work experience. Okay, he is actually a 2020. 2024 years. Okay, it's final year. Great. Now tech stack. Okay, MongoDB, Node.js Express, TypeScript, clouding and design, software development. See, that's awesome. Great points he have written. And backend intern again, Spring Boot again, awesome. So he has mostly covered every tech stack. So again, that's a good thing which I also refer, that you should actually cover everything possible so that it's always easy for you to get into multiple stuff. Again, interviewer might still ask very basic stuff. If I am, let's say, taking your interview, I'll simply ask, okay, how do you plan to use, like, what modules you will use, what are hooks, I might ask you, because like you have not written React or stuff, but still, I might ask you, like, have you worked on it, what are hooks, what are states. I might ask you, like, what, again, I usually ask, okay, what is Node.js first, okay, what's Express, and how things are working, what are components, like how will you make your code more modularized, what all DBs are there, like just basic questions which anyone can ask you. So again, that's everyone can do, but no one will go very deep. People can go too deep. Again, if I am very specialized in one tech stack and I'm like the manager level, so I might go into deep and not that deep. Again, people don't expect very much, but that's good to have multiple stuff. Now again, he has, okay, written the same thing here. That is something we should never do. Repeat the same stuff in the resume. Like, this is repeated. We should never do this. We can have our own projects, or we should actually remove this entirely, or we can have other projects, but we should never repeat stuff in the resume. It's not essay. We don't need to fill this specific thing. Yeah, I will recommend fill this. Maybe fill this with certificates, maybe some achievements, maybe some other school achievements. And nobody cares about your school achievements. Let's say you can ask, like, you can just simply put position of responsibility. It shows you are responsible, but who will go and check that you were responsible? No one. Take any position of responsibility. Just put in, okay, I was the head, or basically I was the organizer of this coding event in my college. Who will go and check? No one. Best, but it should portray, you should have confidence at least that it should ideally, okay, this person can be a head of an event, can organize an event. It should not like you're talking, I was coding, and I was a head of a organizing event. Does it feel like I was a head of an organizing event? No, I don't even have that much confidence to speak in front of you. How can I be a head? No chance. So that is something faking up. But if you fake with confidence, everything looks good. Cool. And again, please don't judge me on that. That is how things work. That's how life works. Cool. Now coming on back, we have some skills. That's great. We can write them. And activities: national level hackathon, shortlisted top 50 among. Okay, that's good, but we can actually add maybe that project of this hackathon. We can add that project itself. That's great. And again, this is also a national level hackathon. Is there any name of this hackathon? No? Or is it in the same nearly? Okay. Oh, it's in different college. Okay, we can also write the name of the hackathon, and maybe again, this is the activities. What do you mean by activities? Postman API course. What are activities? We can change maybe the titles and stuff. That would be great also. But yeah, overall it looks good, but needs a bit improvement. I'll say there's no coding stuff also. That also needs to be there. But yeah, that we can do. Cool. So this is done. Let's react on this, and then let's again. You can just simply put in your resumes if you want. Okay. We hadn't had a chat with people. Let's. Why your email got deleted? So there is a big story behind that. Um, I'll go into it later on, but there's an interesting story. Things you need to be very cautious about your email and everything, everyone who has access on that email, especially whosoever have access to write on that email. Anyway, we might say, okay, I will just give my drive access to someone. That's what you are saying, okay, you can upload something here and you can just share that. Maybe some person right now is not having some facility, so you might give him your one folder write access. And that access itself caused an issue, which violated, again, it depends upon that. If we anyway indirectly also try to do any stuff which violates security, and usually we are computer science folks, so we end up touching stuffs here and there, but indirectly also, if your account is linked with someone with something that violates or that can end up violating the security of any other Gmail account, grow good, your Gmail account will be, like, firstly it will be disabled, then it will be entirely deleted, because there is no going back. Again, this word, I'll not say hacking, but something which can result in a security breach. Good for you. But yeah, we are computer science engineers, so we have a bit chill about let's try this, let's try that, let's try this, let's try that. But I'll be saying very cautious. Keep everything separate so as not. The only reason I use my original email ID, like as a mediator for experimenting the stuff, just because, again, like when I say I mean me and my two friends, we're experimenting some stuff, but we use our original email ID just because of the payload was very large in size, and I had a Google One subscription, so that I can end up using that space in Google Drive, but that end up costing us, because like by default, if you have 15 GB. But cool. Now, okay, let's not go to late. Let's quickly read the chat and then we'll go on to Sahil's resume. Cool. Not able to get into. Yeah. Bye. Hi. Shubham Kumar Singh. Applied in companies, but resume not getting salary. Yeah, that is, we can see. Either you can just put in resume, because there's a high chance resume gets reviewed, because people are very less today, and that's great. That's the great thing. Cool. Okay. How much money? Okay, that's done. Why Aryan 2 year gap हो चुके हैं. I am night at Leetcode and 4-star code chef, but not getting any interviews. What should I do? Firstly, Ritik Kaushik bhai, even if we are being night at Leetcode, that's okay. But apart from this 2 years, in this 2 years gap, apart from Leetcode, what else we have done? That's the first question which I will have. Were we always stick on to Leetcode? If yes, then were we improving every month? If no, then why we did not switch to any, again, when I say switch, I mean parallelly giving on contest, because I've told 100 times in this that we usually think we should stick on to one thing, but what ends up benefiting us, DSA is one thing, giving contest is one thing, but this giving contest and absolving takes only 4 hours of your day. Now remaining, let's say 10, 12, 14 hours for your day is for you to work on either maybe improving your coding skills, maybe fastening up. You can just allot, let's say, four more hours, but again you have 6 more hours of your day. What will you do? Development. What will you do? Upskilling, which means Spring Boot comes in, but Java as a language itself is very vast. We can learn that. That's a very in-demand skill. Now we can learn DevOps, Kubernetes, Docker. It's very, very, very much. And then we can have, okay, parallelly, we can have some AWS certification. So this is what we should actually do in our free time, because we have 6 hours. And that's the only thing which I recommend to everyone who has been, or maybe like who has a year gap, or maybe who are actually planning. Again, this is for the all the folks who are actually also, in the college, maybe unluckily we are actually not able to get a job. No worries, but keep on upscaling. And when I say upscaling, I mean a lot of stuff. Okay, side on, take a parallel project. Okay, but if let's say you're not getting, you have applied somewhere, but you're not getting any replies. Keep on solving contests. That's one fact. But parallelly, make sure that we are actually also upscaling. Okay, we are, let's say, learning DevOps. Okay, when we have learned that, we are learning AWS. Okay, we have done professional AWS practitioners certificate. That's great. Again, that certificate takes again 2 months, but at least one thing you will have in your resume: I am a AWS developer. I can develop. Again, that is the proper exam with proper proctoring. Like, everything happens. So that is serious certification. So that has a value. This certification has a value for it. So we can add this value in our resume. Cool. Now again, we'll quickly move on. So that's the entire thing. We cannot afford to waste our time, because the more time we are wasting, the more someone in the industry who's working actually is getting ahead of us. We can't afford to get anyone ahead of us in this day and age. Cool. Should I consider research internship or DSA plus dev practice before final year placement? Research internship. I'll say, Krishna, if you have and you think I have a big scope in this, like let's say research internship, go ahead with it. If you have any opportunity, never leave that opportunity. For example, for me in the second year of my college, usually whosoever folks, if you don't know, like whosoever folks have a very high CGPA, again the highest, they actually have a chance to do research internship in IIT Bombay. So I was selected to do research internship in IIT Bombay. But then fortunately COVID came and everything was from home, and the entire this flagship internship program, it got cancelled. But I was one of the folks who was actually selected. Again, from one college, only one person, or at max two people go for research internship. Again, that research internship is more on, okay, maybe blockchain, maybe Web3, or maybe machine learning. That's what my field was. My field was mainly machine learning and AI, but you can also choose blockchain or Web3. But if I would have got this opportunity, I would have chosen that, because this thing, research internship in your resume, will actually add and show something. So if you have the opportunity, don't miss it. It's not like, okay, I have to prepare from scratch for this also, and I don't think also maybe I can get it, maybe I cannot. Don't risk in that sense. Risk it only and only when we know things can go well. Cool. Now, bro, okay, maybe I answered, Krishna. Cool. Yes, more hard work should be done by my side. Should I do CP and DSA in the coming summer, or do dev and get any internship, any startups this summer, which is better? See, Ekta, long term, if you want name, if you want less work, and if you want name, again, when I say less work, I mean if you want work life. If you want work-life balance, I'm not saying startup don't give work-life balance, but entire purpose of a startup is for your steep growth. You will have a very high chance to work on every end of the project. So, and again, with more power comes more responsibility. You will have to work a lot also. If you want that, again, salary can or cannot be good, depends upon startup. But if you want a universal formula, I should be on the safe side. If you know why your parents always encourage you to do 12th, do engineering, it's a safe option. At least you will get into something. I know many engineers are unemployed, but yes, that's a safe option. DSA is a safe option. So never leave a DSA. There is nothing like this or that. It's always like 60, 70, 75% DSA. Again, in the free time, or when you are just burned out, in that time, development, making projects, learning something. For example, I can learn anything. Any 140-hour course, I can just learn that in maybe 2-3 weeks. Again, making project parallelly will actually add on more time, but just understanding it will take 2-3 weeks. So we can just keep on doing parallelly, and we should ideally do it. Again, if you are in college, I'll say work on your DSA and CP. Sorted. Projects in college won't matter that much, because ultimately after college, people or industries are just looking for your problem solving skills. They don't require you hardcore. The projects are primarily important for the ones who have year gap, maybe because of any reasons. I hope that answers one thing. Primarily, first focus should be DSA. That's it. CP, you might end up saying there is a rare chance someone can ask you again. When I say CP, you have to understand one thing. CP is competitive programming, in which people come in, many people come in and they solve the problem in a time constraint environment, and that's a competition. So programming which is having competition, that's called as competitive programming. Now people have just given names. Okay, code forces is CP, DSA is Leetcode, but that's not the case. The contest, the weekly bi-weekly contest which you give, is actually also a competitive programming. And you will see many lead coders whom you might have watching videos, they never actually discuss programming questions like lead code contest questions, or even if they discuss that, they would never give the contest, because they never promote competitive programming as in contest programming. They never promote, because they never promote the time constraint fast programming. But the entire thing is boiled down to, the more you will do competitive programming, the more you can actually reflect that in an interview. For sure, if I'm very fast, I have to stress, I'm stressed right now. Same things is reflected in an interview itself. Interview is a very stressed environment. You will have to bring out a solution in as smallest or shortest time possible. That's stress which comes in by competitive programming. That's just a simple ideology which you can also relate to. So again, I primarily refer CP for like code forces. The only reason is why I refer to that is, again, I told you, in Leetcode also you can have CP. The only thing is that is on the weekly and bi-weekly content, that's it. But in that also, mostly questions are DSA based. But in the actual code forces, questions are more of, again, when I say more of, I mean ABC, are more of ad hoc based too. It can be, again, if you just see a Div 3 contest, A, B, C, D, E, all are mostly DSA based. But Div 2 contest, or maybe some educational round, that will be more of your simple ad hoc problems also. And ad hoc are always reasoning problems, how you can just relate stuff, puzzle stuff, and bring out a solution, in which the ones who do ratifications are usually gone behind. That's the reason who only work on these problems, maybe, again, they can crack interviews, and they have cracked interviews, and people have gotten into very big companies, but their mind never grows up. If I ask you, if I give you any ad hoc puzzle, okay, you won't be able to do it, because you have just crammed DSA. So I recommend, if you are in college, again, first is getting a job. Primarily, you need DSA for it. Second is, if you want to develop your mind, more like get it big. Because problem solving elaborate, like it makes your brain big. For that, I'll recommend, please do try code forces and Chef also. That's great. Now coming on back, okay, we are taking a lot of time to take the question. Why the fuck? Why it needs to be so deep? Okay, we'll go on to comments, but let's quickly open Sahil's resume, because it is okay. Where is this gone? I should open with PDF. Cool. Now we have some awesome looking resume. Again, I forgot. Okay, it's not linking up. Wait, I should have my LinkedIn opened. Let's open the LinkedIn. And recently I've seen people like, have you seen this? Wait, I'll show. So if you see this person, like, this is getting much fame recently. Actually, like, he's a Olympic table tennis player, and he's very good at coding. Fortunately, he's a Chinese folks, but yeah, he's very good at it. So um, that's something that people are just making it up. So cool. Now, oh, Sahil is already connected. Cool. Now coming on back again, can we, if we have folks, if we have known folks, I don't know, known folks are there or not, but if you have known folks, can we please smash the like, baby? Ah, have you seen that Shah Rukh Khan movie? Ah, that feeling comes in. Cool. Projects we have. Firstly, skills. Okay, we can have it at the top. Great. But I'll say experience can be at the top. That's one thing. But problem setter intern, do select. Okay. Possible grading. I'll say we can maybe put 2 lines for it. Maybe 1 line for, let's say, what you did, other line for, let's say, challenges, so that it looks good. It looks good. A header with just basically an ordered list item with just one list, it looks a bit odd. 2 list looks good. So maybe we can break it, or maybe we can add some line which actually make it look good. Now, character and volunteer, great. Okay. Education, I'll say we can remove it. We can remove this. See, having it or not having it doesn't matter. We can remove it. If someone asks, tell him. Else we can remove it. As what I think of. Cool. Okay. 100% addition fees. That's a good thing. Okay. Great. Okay. Okay. Great. So, bro is going good. I hope bro is going good. So, that's again, by high level, it seems like bro is going good. Great. So, but again, bro's consistent. That's also super great. So that's what I want from you guys also. Be consistent, not only solving problems, but also in giving contests. Being disciplined is much more important than being energetic. Okay, आज फोड़ देंगे. फट के हाथ में आएगी तुम्हारी. Be disciplined. Okay. Goal, minimal goals. I will do this, I will do that. That's it. Minimal goals. Again, a quick thing in the chat. How many of you right now, how many of you are there who wants the live stream to be in English versus who wants the live stream to be in Hindi? I just want to know if, because see, in the main videos, if you have seen, I will probably have Hindi, but English subtitles. But I just want to primarily shift on to English, just for these kind of videos, taki I can speak some slangs. I have a lot of slangs I don't have in English, unfortunately. So that's my language. I talk in slangs. But yeah, cool. If yeah, you can just quickly comment down below that what all languages. Okay, Sahil, English. Great. Yeah, again, just comment down below what all languages you will prefer. English, Hindi. Don't ask me to do proper Hindi. I'll be in the worst form. But English, I can just say my slangs, which I have built. I don't know how I built it, but yeah, me and my friends, while talking, that kind of languages we use. I might end up using that. Or for sure, English is always an option. But for these kind of videos, lectures, I think it's important because of the way you have to represent or say or communicate that in an interview. It helps you in that way. So lectures, I think it should actually be in English so that you get used to speaking and listening in English fast. For sure, if you know that, let's say if you have a client or let's say if you have an interviewer is from New York. Mostly people just have an issue. I could not understand his accent. I could not understand because he was speaking very fast. Bro, for them, English is as normal as for you how Hindi is. So if something is normal for you, you will end up speaking that fast. And if you don't have a habit of understanding that fast, you're screwed up. You are screwed up. So that's the reason I always recommend, let's say for my videos, you can never listen at 1.5x, but for the videos, let's say for code help or let's say for code camp, like in these kind of videos, like in these videos which you see of other, let's say development related videos or courses, I'll refer, please listen that, or please make a habit of listening that at 1.5x. In English, I'm saying. The benefit of that is you will end up getting a habit of listening English fast, which will end up actually benefiting you in an interview when your interviewer is not from India. I have seen people screwing up the interview because they could not understand what the interviewer was saying just because of his accent, and they blame it on accent. But it's more of, even if the accent is bad, but if you have a habit of listening anything fast, you will have a habit of anything grasping also fast. Let's say I usually speak very fast. So for me, that is like, for my videos, you won't be able to listen that in 1.5x. But for others, they usually end up speaking in this manner, as in how I am speaking, because right now I don't have any time constraint. I don't have to finish it up soon. So I can relax and speak on in a very slow way. But it's not the case with the coding videos. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Kannada. I know. कन्नड़ आज ज्ञान ज्यादा हो गया भैया. फील योर बीट. बहुत ज्यादा. एग्जैक्टली. ज्ञान की बातें कम करेंगे, अब रेज्यूमे भी करेंगे. सही. इंग्लिश बोथ आर फाइन. कन्नड़ा, हिंदी प्लीज. इंग्लिश, भोजपुरी वुड बी फन दो. काहे भाई? Sahil. Okay, Sahil is the fun who told English, and then Bhojpuri. यार नहीं नहीं. I might end up speaking Bihari rather than Bhojpuri because my college is in the east side of UP. So I have much exposure of Bihar accent rather than Bhojpuri accent. But yeah, I might end up change that. But bro, please don't skip my question. Shubham Kumar Singh. What was your question, bro? Shubham Kumar Singh. Okay, no worries. I'll go on to all the questions, but yeah, I just want to look for this is mine. This resume is mine only. Great, Sahil. Super awesome. I just love when the people are actually, again, like, that's a benefit. I'll skip the resumes who the folks are not here, so that we can actually end up again. People are saying English, right? You may grill me. I am ready to volunteer. No, like, there's no grilling. It's more of ki I will end up saying whatever is good. There's no grilling in the resume. I'm not here to roast the resume. I can though. But cool. Okay. Languages से वापस आते हैं. There's just one in English, but yeah, seems like English is fine. तो थोड़ा हिंदी English में we'll keep on going. Again, most of it will be still English, but cool. There is no such thing as Bihari or Bhojpuri is a language spoken in UP, and there is no such thing as Bihari. Bhojpuri is language spoken in UP and Bihar. Ooh, baap beta aur zindagi, they're great. So like for me, like in because our college was in actually UP itself, so we had multiple languages. Couple of them known as I'll you know कुछ थोड़ा चल रहा है आसपास तो, but cool. हमारे यहाँ पे it's always, again, that's a good fact that we have Bhojpuri and there is nothing as, so what UP folks say वो भोजपुरी बोलते हैं यार, तो हिंदी, अच्छा हाँ, हिंदी भी बोलते हैं, भोजपुरी बोलते हैं, कनपुरी तो there's no language like Kanpuri, na? But oh, there's the accent of Kanpuri. Oh, so there's a accent. Okay, language is Bhojpuri, but the accent will be Kanpuri, Bihari, UP, Haryana, Delhi क्या होता है? Delhi. I see. Okay, accent is there. Please don't ignore my question. Okay, Suraj, I'll go on to questions back, but ठीक है. Yashwant, big fan sir. Yashwant ji, big fan. आज जोड़ लिया तो cool. Let's go back to questions and then go back to Sahil's resume. Again, chill. अपन रहेंगे chill. We'll be chill. Resume सारे review होंगे. भाई लोग ही नहीं है ना आज तो. Resume review सारे होंगे. मैं उनसे मेरा बस चलता है, मैं सबको लाइव Google Meet पे बुला लेता. मिलाऊंगा. That's the best. Google Meet पे बुलाओ लोगों को. But screw up not. I will see. ठीक है. Let's read out the comment. टाइम बचेगा, अपन मिलेंगे Google Meet पे. Cool. Let's एक बार कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद कमेंट्स वापस जाएंगे. तो देखिए प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं अपने. Andy bot. Okay. The way I was about to pronounce it was okay, you know what I was about to say, but yeah. So it is developed a full stack when open a verified users prompt. Okay. Response to users prompt implemented drop drilling. Great. That's good. What's the graduation year? It's 2024. Oh, this year itself. Okay, great. Firstly, that's a great thing. If it is hosted also, if we had a hosted link, that would have been great. So again, that's the one thing style which we can have. I don't know if we are here or not. Cool. भाई अभी कमेंट बोला था आपने, फिर रेज्यूमे पे चले गए. शिवम सिंह जी अभी वापस आ रहे कमेंट पे. नो वरीज. Contact Manager app backend, JavaScript, Express, Node.js, MongoDB, Express, Node.js, MongoDB. Okay, designed and implemented the backend infrastructure for Contact Manager application. Contact Manager application. What does that mean? Contact Manager. Contacts Manager. Diverse routes using JVT. We can actually explain a bit more. See, for sure, we can just say one thing. We have a bit more space on the resume. So we can just fill that space. That's one thing, and we can explain again. You might end up seeing कि मैं मना करता हूँ explain करने के लिए, because explain करना is more of interview में तुम क्या explain करते हो. But I will say something when you are building up, let's say for contact manager application, we can express कि वो करती क्या है. यहाँ पे manager क्या है, contact manager क्या है. Is it a contact which we save, or maybe some other stuff? Cool. Dual audio आ रहा है भाई, please rectify. Dual audio, an application that manages contacts of user. Contacts को manage करने के लिए application भी चाहिए. Why? It's a first thing for me. But yeah, बाप बेटा जिंदगी, dual audio. Is it again dual audio? Because I can see just one channel. Dual audio जा कहाँ से रहा है? किसी को चल रहा है? कोई है तो बताओ. डुअल ऑडियो कहां से आ रहा है? आ रहा है तो बताओ यार. ठीक है. ओके, आई विल कम ऑन बैक. Tutored students in math and coding. Great. That's an experience. Okay. Again, so we can have a bit more in the resume. I'll say कि again, you not sure if we have some offers right now or not, but again, if we don't have, still we can expand a bit more on technologies, right? We have most of the WebD ones, but we can expand a bit more horizon on, let's say, our big data and DevOps. That's one thing. I'll not say MLAI. That's more of a quant. Like, okay, I'll not go into that portion because we are not linked with that. So chalta apna. But yeah, we can expand this, and also probably we can. Your Leetcode is good. You are being consistent, but contests are a bit less. Considering we are consistent, so we can give that also. Else things are going good. Just be consistent. And okay, we cannot do something about this. And no one cares about this, frankly speaking. But we can do something for the technologies. Projects are also nice, frankly speaking. Krishna, dual audio. I had sent it a resume on Telegram. Repeat हो रहा है. Yes. Repeat हो रहा है. Wait, let me check. Okay, let me check. Yes. Repeat हो रहा है. Wait, let me check. Okay, let me check. Yes. Okay, wait. Something end up getting repeated. Um, yeah, where is this noise coming from? Um, ah, wow. Is it because of this? No. Is it because of wow. Yeah. Is it because of this? No. Is it because of wow. Wait. Now this is off. Now this is off. My cam, like this voice is off. Is it still repeating? Is it because of this? Is it still oh, wait. Now this is off. Now this is off. My cam, like this voice is off. Is it still repeating? My cam, like this voice is off. Is it still there is some noise still going in. I can. Oh, is it because of something being played in the background here? Something is happening. I feel like because there is audio without any. When it's quiet. Now fine. Now fine. Okay, cool. We'll go ahead with it. I think something is either playing in my background, or maybe this is recurring in the background. But I could see there's some noise also. But yeah, cool. We'll go on to the chat again, and we'll go on to chat firstly. Okay, Sahil, your resume is awesome, and we have something which we can improve on, especially on the tech stuff and practice stuff. Now, we had should I consider research? Okay, that's done. Yes, more of hard work. Okay, bro, I have understood all the topics from the arrays to DP. Is it good idea to do SD sheet of 180 questions first before I start practicing? As I have put technician to solve the questions, I'll say parallel to SD sheet. That's more of to give exposure to all kind of problems which you can see in an interview or maybe anywhere. Maybe it will be linked to that kind of similar problem. So that is what SD sheet is for. Cool. So I'll say practice is something which we should not stop. That's one thing. So get it sorted. That okay. Practice something which we should not stop. Cool. Now, and I have done. Okay, why is it not scrolling? Cool. I have already done okay that okay. Wait, I have understood. Okay, and I have done BSc Physics and currently working as a UI dev. For what college? Okay. Okay, yeah. I'll say that you are working also. Then take two targets. One target is one question daily, one question from the sheet. Weekly, for sure. Live contest देंगे. We will give live contest for sure. That's it. Have small, feasible targets. I'll not say complete the sheet in 3 weeks. No, you are working, so that's not possible. If you would have not, so I will have said, okay, चलता है. Cool. Yeah. Now I have already done an internship as at a startup during my summer break of second year as a ST intern, but since then my resume mostly does not get shortlisted for big MNCs for summer intern in third year. But since then my resume mostly. I'll say CPA Rakshit. See, firstly, having internship in the second year is an add-on, which students don't have. So if I see something like your resume, which I am guessing would be good, would will for sure be selected. The thing which I can think of is not getting selected, maybe because of one thing, the tech stack which you did in internship, is it linked to mobile development? Because that's a very low scope tech. Other thing is, what we can think of is, did we work on programming part? As in, again, I'm not saying resume shortlisting is linked to programming, but can be loosely linked. So, did we? If yes, then there's just luck which is being applicable here. So we can just do one thing from our end, apply in as many companies as possible. Cool. Should I do? Okay, that's done. Hi Aryan, big fan. Okay, big fan, sir. Why are even related? That's done. Initial telephonic round plus 2 technical rounds were there. I wasn't able to solve the question in the second round. That's why I rejected. So have to improve more in CP and DSA. Yeah, see, usually in these rounds, what you need to have is 2 strong hire, 1 hire. If any of the rounds give you no hire, we are gone. So, okay, 1 strong hire, 2 hire, good. So, again, hires, all rounds are hires, and maybe the last team matching round gets, or basically depending upon what we have, some googliness round kind of can mix also. So we want any of the rounds give us a no hire or a lean hire, things can go bad. But yeah, that's again, things are never on us, can be luck based also. But anything, even if it is luck based, still we have to learn from what we did. Now let's go on back. I think things are fine. Okay, any time whatsoever things get sketchy, just let me know. Yes, this Chinese guy do Leetcode at free time. Yeah, how can this guy get free time? Okay. Communication was not an issue because I'm good at it. Yeah. Seems like my second year will end in 2 months, feeling like time is slipping away too fast. Yeah, you guys are in second year and you guys are feeling time is slipping away too fast. My life is my I, my sleep cycle is fucked up. Thank you for that. But cool. Cool. Any tips for GSOC? I have made 2-3 pull requests and drafted a proposal. Any tips to make a good proposal having to submit in 2-3 days? Bro, I'll say there is no such thing as good proposal now. If there are someone in the organization who can vouch for you, proposal is just an add-on to this vouching which someone can do for you. If you had not done something previously or have not contributed, there is no way simple proposal can get you in. Luck can be there. It can get in. I'm not demotivating. I'm just saying that contributing was the prime thing. 70% was a part of for the contribution. Remaining 30% is for your this proposal. And again, for the proposal, you can have an entire template on Google, and there's no video as such who will they can be video as such who will tell you how to make a good proposal, but there are a few points which you can just grab it from the Google itself and then be good to go. But yeah, the prime part was the contribution part. Cool. Also, I get stuck at questions. Pretty good CF when it passes the given test case but fails on the hidden test case. Any tips? See, it's more on edge cases, right? You will have to understand the algorithms basically. So Siddesh, I can just think of that some things we have to continue, which is getting intuition properly and then thinking edge cases and then implementing the problem. What I can think of right now is कि अपने सुदेश भाई क्वेश्चन देते होंगे एंड करने लगते होंगे जो भी उनको आ रहा है सॉल्यूशन दिमाग में। मे बी हम टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी या फिर स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी सही से जज नहीं करते होंगे, एंड अगर हम करते भी होंगे तब हम वी वुड हैव मिस्ड some edge cases. So that's only point. Cool. Hello. Hi मोहम्मद अजमल. Anything? Cool. भैया रेज्यूमे रिव्यू कर दो भाई प्लीज, ग्रुप पे भेजा हुआ है. Let's वापस आते हैं रेज्यूमे रिव्यू पे. And this is done. Sahil's resume is done. So I'll now. Okay. Vinarma. Do we have Vinarma in chat? If yes, we can continue the resume. If no, we can skip the resume. Do we have Vinarma in chat? देखो, तुम्हें बताना है, तुम हो तो रिव्यू हो जाएगा, नहीं हो तो क्या होगा. अगेन जो विनर्मा है, विनर्मा अपना विनर्मा लिख दो, आई एम विनर्मा, रेज्यूमे रिव्यू हो जाएगा फटाफट. नहीं होगा तो जो है, अच्छा ठीक है, जो भी है अभी जिसका नहीं हुआ रिव्यू, एंड जस्ट राइट योर नेम डाउन, उसका पहले रिव्यू हो जाएगा. आई जस्ट अगेन तुम्हारा नाम पहले आना चाहिए तो उसका पहले रिव्यू हो जाएगा, जो भी पहले लिख देगा अपना यहाँ पे, बिकॉज इट्स मच मोर बेनिफिशियल. जो यहाँ पर है इस समय, दे शुड एक्चुअली गेट इट रिव्यूड. कूल. सो लिख दो भाई जिसका भी है. आदित्य मिश्रा. ओके, लेट्स गो डाउन. आदित्य इन्फोसिस 1. ओके नहीं, आदित्य मिश्रा. ओके, cool. We have Aditya Mishra and he commented, so that's great. So let's have Aditya Mishra. Again, great template. And again, for the folks who are looking for this template, you can just go and get it done. Again, awesome CGP. Again, CGP is really not important, but it represents that the guy is hardworking. He is hardworking and can get things done. He is actually reliable. That is what is shown by it. Again, I'm not saying if you are not good, you are not hardworking. You can just keep that aside. But that's the point of interviewers thinking. Cool. But yeah, that is not affected. But yeah, again, a great part which we have. Cool. Then we have SD intern. Okay, let's zoom it. Cool. Now we have SD intern. Great. Something is great. But I'll say, Aditya, we can have text. Okay, one thing which I've done great is highlighting that up. That's a great part. But we can have a one line again, because the resume have space. I can see a bit space is there, which means we can bit shrink. Again, that's a completely optional part. We can have a text tag in the last line also, or maybe in the first line, or maybe in the bracket itself, something like that, so that every text tag is on one line. And it would have been great if we would have a, okay, that's an intern. Okay, so we don't expect any links here. And okay, design and implemented optimal MongoDB database schema using, okay, optimal MongoDB database schema using optimal schema. Okay, thorough design using, okay, ठीक है, optimized database, design through collaborative. Okay. I have questions on it, but I might end up asking that in an interview. But I understand the basic crux of it. Optimized Python based MongoDB, 40% faster retrieval, handling 70,000 data points. Again, that's biggest thing. In this also, I would have recommended that if you had optimal, like again, implemented an optimal, so for sure you must have gone through from the existing rough framework to a more optimal one. If yes, then we can have written that the improved efficiency of frequency. If not, then that would have been. But yeah, these numbers are actually great. See, you might have heard of ATS. ATS look for these numbers, and that's what actually helps. Again, I'm not saying only ATS. It can or cannot, depending upon how the ATS is implemented, because you can actually modify the ATS implementation also. But primarily, managers are very keen on knowing how you reached onto these numbers and what you did for these numbers. So as a manager perspective, I'll be very much curious to know about this portion rather than this portion, because I can see numbers, and we as a manager, again, imagine me as a manager who has been working in industry for 10 years. I have to report to my skip manager, who's maybe an MD or maybe a partner in the company. I have to report to him, and I have to report to an entire board the numbers. And board don't understand tech stack. Board don't understand what is. Board understand tech. Okay, improvement. I improved from 30 hours to 3 hours. That they like, because boards are actually non-technical people. So, and making them numbers, giving them numbers actually helps you come ahead. So that's a bit things. Cool. And again, developer CPU library. Awesome experience. Great. Projects gig pay. GitHub live research paper. Okay. So he has this, and this. Again, a very clean way to represent your links. That's awesome. Again, I'll say awesome resume. Okay, languages. Great. Achievements and certifications. Top 60 of the BTech batch. Okay, top 60. Okay, still great. Okay, Code Studio, winner of hackathon. Okay, I think Bro can also add, again, let me open this. Bro can also add a couple of, rankings and stuff. But Bro has not given contest. So Bro is good at development. That's great. But Bro, our Aditya Bro, I mean, we have to work on coding. And primarily contest. I know it is decreasing. That's hurtful. But you have been regular. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि that you have not woken up and you have not given it. You have given it. इससे हम थोड़ा पीछे, like we are just bit worrying about. Okay, I am not logged in. Wait, yeah, it's very hard to, have all these in different tabs. Shall I log in LinkedIn here itself? Please don't see my password. Please. Sign in. Okay, what's my email ID? I guess it's same. Ooh, okay. I don't think so. Oh, it worked. Okay, cool. Now, see, the only reason I open in front of you guys, so as to just connect also with you guys. Okay, I've already connected. Great, cool. Now, that's the crux of this resume. Again, great, but we have to work on coding. Else we'll get behind in some jobs. We don't want that, right? Yeah. Cool. We have the next one. Aditya Mishra, Sachin Bajaj. Okay, great. So Aditya Mishra done. Sachin Bajaj. Okay, great. Cool. Now, oh bhai. See, it's awesome. The resume is awesome. Okay. Bro is super hardworking, seems like. Bro's CGP is also awesome. And Bro's, again, if this is experience only, then great. See, that's something which, yeah, at high level seems like he is actually a very good candidate. Like, legit. I can see that this guy has, like, on high level worked on WebD, legit everything, has good representation, has good, highlightings, and good portion given. And again, I hope that this is okay, even if it's a GitHub link. Okay, still we have a deployed link, but that's again still fine. But something which is actually again Sketchboard app, that's great part. Ranking, if he has got these rankings and stuff, data structures. Yeah, you are going places, man. Awesome. I don't think there is something which needs to be added in this. Again, there's one thing which we can have is we can give, again, you have this rank, so for sure you are good in programming. You have been, again, if I can open your links, where is the link itself? Okay, we have LinkedIn, we have Leetcode. So let's, okay, it doesn't work. Okay, it works. Wait, I'll change. So considering you have been doing Leetcode and you are actually good, but can't we also give, yeah, okay, we have given this contest, but we are consistent and we have increased it, but we haven't stopped it. What I'll ask you is that भैया आदित्य मिश्रा मैं हूं, अगर रेफर करना हो तो करते आप, बाप और बेटा. Yeah, I would have referred, but there would be a high chance. Again, if you're asking me, I would have referred in my company, but there would be a high chance that uh, in interview process you would have not got selected. Again, I'm being a bit blunt, but there's a high chance for that. Why I'm saying that? Because for us, development is, no one cares about it. I swear, no one cares about it. If you don't even have a single project, still no one will care about it. They will only and only ask you DSA questions. That's it. And there's a high chance if there's an interview, I ask you to two DSA questions, there's a high chance we might not be able to solve it. Maybe we solve it both. Again, there are 3 interviews, one quarter pad also. So quarter pad we can manage stuff. Okay, that's great. But in the interviews, we might, again, in any of the interview, if you miss any medium question, sorry, there's no chance of selection. Again, that's a hard question which we miss, and we end up giving approach, we are selected. But by the rating itself, we can have a bit prediction that we need to work more on coding. So for our company, there will be very, very, very less chance of selection, because we primarily work on, like, we primarily ask only DSA. I don't know why that's a fashion, but in the last, this, if you don't know, in December and January, we had a huge hiring, and that only and only DSA was asked. Same question again and again, but still same thing. So yeah, that's one thing. But yeah, so Sachin, I'll say that let's give more of, okay, you have a bit good. Again, if you have achieved this rank, which means you are, and you can, again, you can also should try giving more contests. Again, if you're giving with some other IDs, I'll highly recommend that. No worries, go ahead. You can have this ID in your resume and other ID for your personal giving contest. That's absolutely fine, absolutely okay. But still, keep giving contest and keep on improving it, and also give more of different platforms also. For example, CodeChef and CodePoster, because you are in your 4th year, you still have time. It's your last year. Nothing works, like nothing happens in last year. You can still do anything. You can still give anything. So again, I'll not say hardcore. You don't need to add it here. Just for yourself, if you want, if you have time, then, because you have your dev sorted. I'll say do different tech stack, but later on, after graduation, if you are unable to get some stuff, then only. But yeah, right now things are going well. Just let's focus more on coding, and same goes for apna Aditya bhai also. Let's focus more on coding. You guys are good at dev. I have seen that. Let's focus more on coding. Cool. Next we had okay, Harsh. हाँ भैया contest पर ध्यान दूंगा अब. Cool. Next we had, okay, Sachin bhai is done. Next we have Jatin bhaiya. Okay, let's highlight this. Okay, sorry, not this. Where has this gone? Sachin bhaiya was done. We'll go on to Jatin bhaiya. Jatin bhaiya was Jatin. Where is Jatin? Jatin. Okay, now it's going a bit. Okay, I had done up till here, so I was at this point. Vinarma, is there Vinarma? Okay, Vinarma resume खोल दो भैया, अपने आपने अभी खोला था विनर्मा. ओके, एक यार तुम्हारे लोगों के यूजर नेम ना मुझे समझ ही नहीं आते हैं. मतलब I don't understand what's how you guys are not having your actual names in the usernames, but still, great. Again, one thing I can say is that one thing I'm just very proud of. At least you guys have a good resume template. Cool. Now, this is absolutely not required. Absolutely not required. Cool. This we can remove. Again, if we are removing this, let's also remove this line. Again, that's a good line. But if we are removing this line, we can have, again, I'm not saying that will have an impact in the resume or on the interviewer. But if we feel like that this part again, this part is entirely needs to be removed. This part we can have it in bottom, and let's remove these lines. If interviewer ask okay. No ask, like again you can keep it also, there will be no impact, but I'm just saying, just for a by sake, we can have this at the top just to make it look more seamless. So this at the top, and then the projects, and then the position responsibility, and then the academic activity, and then the education, and then the position responsibility, and then the academic activities. That will be great. Now coming on to the actual, I'll say a bit typos and stuff. P is small, G is big. Again, that's not something which will impact you, but it looks odd while seeing, and human eyes love uniformity. You see, like when I see a first reaction to the resume, I say, wow. You might see my reactions, and that's the reaction which comes in inside of the interviewer, which he might never say, but he feels that. You have to just get that feeling out. Cool. Now, we have done some awesome stuff, so that's great. It aims seamless interactive learning experience for students. Use as education. Okay, great. Whiteboard with the ability to add shapes, rectangles, sticky notes, pencil drawing, coloring, favoriting. Okay, I would love to know again the same way Aditya also, so yes, Sachin also did. So I might end up asking you a bit more stuff apart from just a simple, like, okay, you must have used Next.js and React.js, but I would have asked you how did you do some operations and all that stuff. But yeah, that's great also. Starting operation with talkative. See, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's for, I guess, Sachin. That the way how Vinarma had named his, projects, we can also name it in any manner which is not looking like, okay, we can have it, okay, body. That's something unique. That's great. Cool. Yeah, but something is being awesome. Things are awesome here. Technical experience, okay, awesome here. Awesome. Okay, good. Build, okay. Improving communication and teamwork skills. What is this? Well, maybe some activity would have happened, so you would have put in the activity itself. But what? Again, like I see that you guys do good in projects, but then whenever comes the fact of writing your ranks, it's missing. And Vinarma Bhai is not even consistent on Leetcode. So Vinarma Bhai, good that you attended contest. That's great. But I'll say let's have more. Again, yeah, that's applicable for everyone. If you want to get into good companies, so please focus on DSA. That will be very helpful. That might seem like a sketchy statement. Everyone says that part, but see, you guys are good at development. I don't know why you guys didn't come up with the DSA so early. And again, I'm specifically referring contest giving. And again, contest giving is nothing but promoting competitive programming with Leetcode. So Leetcode also has competitive programming, but that is in a contest way. So please, if you want to actually grow, please give more of contest. Now we have Jatin, we have Harsh Gupta. Where is Jatin? Hi Jatin bhai, ये बताओ कहाँ पर है तुम्हारा resume? नीचे है ऊपर है? Jatin, resume Abhishek, Harsh Gupta. Okay, Harsh Gupta resume नीचे है. Sahiti, okay. Then we have Abhishek. Okay, we had Jatin. Okay, let's put Jatin. Do we have ये मैं LinkedIn प्रोफाइल प्लीज थोड़ा रिक्रूटर का मेल भेजना फॉर फ्रेशर्स. रिक्रूटर नहीं, मुझे आई हैव सेड मुझे लिंक भेजो तब मैं मेल भेजूंगा, लाइक मुझे वो तो भेजो कि किस उसमें अप्लाई कर रहे हो. MN90, मे बी दिस इज द वन. नहीं, इट्स मनु. ओके, दिस इज जाते. भाई साहब ये क्या है, ये हेडिंग क्या है? प्लीज रीनेम इट व्हेन यू विल गिव इट टू समवन. That's high. That's a high priority recommendation. Go for resume underscore underscore Abhishek. Cool भाई. लोगों ने नाम चेंज कर रखे हैं अपने बुरी तरीके से. One thing. Looks good. Looks good. I'm like people might end up saying, Aryan, why are you promoting pictures and stuff? I'm not promoting pictures. Why is not zooming up? So, okay. This thing again. It's looking nice, but all this stuff is not required. This is okay. This is okay. This is okay. This is also not required, but still okay. But still okay. 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 Oh, bhai. Let's have a link. Please see the way you have a link for this. The way you have a link for this. Jatin bro, please let's have a link for Leetcode also. Right? And we can have a username the same way you did for LinkedIn. That same way, please do it for Leetcode. There is no one looking for your Leetcode specifically, right? So Jatin bhai, let's have this also. Now again, nice CGPA, and I think these are the links. Yeah, that's awesome. Representation again. 3 projects are the sweet spot for the projects which we have. We have nearly everything covered. That's great. We have Feed Me Now, we have Blog Apps, we have Keep Notes. Okay. I'll say good ones, but still we can have better ones also. Cool. Because these everyone is making. Keep Notes. What's so new? Game provides a user digital version of sticky notes. Notes and convenient user friendly. There is okay. These are the namesake projects, I'll say. So we can actually maybe improve that. That would be great. These are the namesake projects which we have written. We would have cloned a bit better project on the same tech stack, but still things are fine considering we are in 2024. Cool. We are in 2024. Those things are okay. Why it's not everything? Oh, you still have time. So yeah, we can still work out on that. Awesome going so far. Great. Okay, so we can see that firstly, यार तुम सबका सेम ही सीन है. तुम सबकी ही डीएसए नहीं हो रही है, हो ही नहीं रही है यार. कैसे काम चलेगा ऐसे? कैसे काम चलेगा सत्यम भाई, ये बताओ पहले कैसे काम चलेगा ऐसे यार? चाहे खाना मत खाना, बट प्रॉब्लम जरूर करनी है और अपने आप करनी है. ये नहीं कि आर्यन ने दिखा दिया वीडियो कोड छाप लिया से फोन को रखो उल्टा करके, लैपटॉप विंडो चेंज, उसके बाद क्वेश्चन करो. यार तुम्हें पता है बाद में रियलाइज होगा ये, जब तुम पहुंच जाओगे ना 1 साल तुम काम जैसे ठीक है तुम्हारी जॉब लग गई, जहां भी तुम्हारी जॉब लग गई जहां भी, गुड. बट फिर तुम आओगे फर्स्ट ईयर सेकेंड ईयर में अपने जॉब के, फिर तुम्हें लगेगा जॉब स्विच मारते हैं. तुम स्विच मारने जाओगे, अब स्विच मारोगे सोचोगे तुम किसी अच्छी कंपनी में मारते हैं, क्योंकि everyone likes to have names in their resume. Google, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Goldman, Arcision. तो तुम लगे भाई डीएसए कर ही लेते. अब कर ही लो ना अभी. ये मैं कह रहा, आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि तुम्हें अभी मिल जाए रिजल्ट, ऐसा नहीं है. हो सकता है कि इवन इफ यू डू फॉर 6 months तुम्हें कुछ ना मिले, वहीं रहो, तुम्हें जॉब भी अच्छी ना मिले, लेट्स से हो सकता है. But if you keep on doing it consistently for let's say 1.5 years, again I'm saying for the folks who are actually in their final year, if you still keep on doing consistently for 1.5 years or so, you'll get so good at it, you will thank me later. I thank myself later on. यार क्या बात कर रहे हो तुम? Cool. So that's great, Jatin. Let's go on to next resumes. Cool. Now, yeah, but resume नाम ढंग से देना अगली बार, ठीक है. I guess we can now move on. If we have Abhishek, we have Abhishek Gupta we have. Okay, so let's open. Now we are again. I just wanted to know कि लोग सो तो नहीं गए हैं. तो यार क्या बात है यार, क्या बात है, क्या बात है, हार्ड वर्किंग लोग हैं मतलब, सही, awesome. Again, things are awesome. See, Abhishek, I'll say कि we can add again. It's good to keep space. Awesome. If you want to expand it, you can also keep these links here also. That's also completely fine. But yeah, I hope bro is going great. Great. Okay. See, that's a great part. That's a great part. That bro is giving consistent contest. But I'll say, bro, let's also keep on solving. Awesome. Awesome. Hats off, yaar. I just love consistency. You can see 52. That's awesome. And for the folks, like who think, see, if I go on, okay, where is my ID? I forgot. Okay, let's say Leetcode. So see, that usually happens. So if you go on in my one, I might not give. So that's how it happens. Okay, I might give, then you might see, okay, that's a flat thing. You might say, okay, Aryan, you are same, but you are not giving itself. I have to make the video in the morning itself, and then itself I have to, let's say, make something. So what I've done is, again, that's something which you have seen right here. So I've done is, maybe again, that entirely depends upon what I want to do and is doing so far. So I will have, let's say, some other account. Again, randomly I open any account of mine, and in that, let's say, I'll give. So okay, I'll give here itself, and anywhere, let's say I want, I can give that. So it's more of, I'm not saying to give specifically. Again, if you feel like, okay, let's have one, you don't want to affect, because it usually happens, let's say half an hour later, it feels like, okay, I woke up half an hour late, I feel like, okay, let's try off, I'll give on the temporary ones, which I never consider as an account. I just give, okay, I don't want to properly give context, but still, let's say I woke up or I finished with the previous lecture half an hour previously, so I might end up giving contest at that time, half an hour late, maybe 45 minutes late. But let's say if it would have elapsed entirely 1 hour of the contest, but then I will simply read the problems and then will give post the contest. I'll solve the problem post the contest, but still, I still also try to give it. Again, considering I have to make a video also, all this stuff, but still, giving contest is something entirely different than just watching a video and solving a problem. So that's वो सारा ज्ञान हो गया भाई. Are you coming in top mate? Yeah, for sure, Ekta, for sure. If you are on Telegram channel, I will update there itself. भाई contest पर, okay, we actually are missing again. Abhishek bhai, we have awesome things here. Awesome, again awesome, but it will be good if we can have less points. Like we can just remove 2 points. Again, I'm just marking 2 points, but we can remove any 2 points from here and then have it a bit less points, so that again, let's read the points. Flexible map makes significant signing in easy with email, offering a dynamic movie page with real-time updates. Integration, movie database, API, toolkits, for state management, memoization, for optimization, multi-functional website. Okay. We can add these points in one line itself. That's what we can do. Cool. So modular rudely utilize muscle develop. Okay. Yeah. See, your points are awesome. With just that, we can maybe like have it. What was that? We can have it in a couple of lines. Like we can mix two lines and have a bit short. But yeah, awesome resume, awesome projects. One thing I'll say. See, that's the great part. You have written those ranks, and I actually want, and I'm actually looking for these things only in the resume. Okay, great. Great. Salt. Okay, great. Maybe we can participate again. Considering that you have environment, why didn't you participate in hackathons? Maybe some own college fest. You have also college fest, right? maybe some coding college fest. Just participate and just write down. That's the benefit of participating. You will be able to write down that in your resume. You just participated, made this project. Just get well and done. Cool and awesome. Yeah, in total, awesome resume. Just that, again, we could have, again, you still have time. Again, no, I don't think, but yeah, we can have maybe just apply and have a work experience also, because adding that we actually अच्छा लगा resume में ठीक. Cool. Let's go ahead. We have Sahiti. Do we have Sahiti? एक तो मेरी आंखें खराब हो गई हैं. सहीती भाई साहब मुझे कुछ जाओ. Let's go back to chat once again. Okay, let's go back to chat once again. Okay, English, anything will work. English, both are fine. Kannada, that's the best one. Cool. Bhojpuri would be fun though. आज ज्ञान ज़्यादा हो रहा है, सही बात है. Been waiting for a very long time. Please, Shivam Kumar Singh, Shad has solved the issues. Just told me that legendary master of code forces that from what kind of material they are using. Is there any book? No, there's no book, Suraj Yadav. I have seen people asking me, like maybe someone also asked on Insta, legendary grandmaster or maybe anything above master. How they learn anything is they don't go and learn, okay, I will learn some concept and then I will solve the problem. It never happens like that. They give contest, they solve a problem, but they are not able to solve it. So they go and read the solution in Code Forces blog, like the post contest solution which comes in. In there, it will be specifically written, okay, this is something, let's say centroid decomposition is used. Now, what they will do is they will just write on Google centroid decomposition. Again, how they got to know what they had to study? By giving contest, and in the solution page, the red coder for sure, whosoever has organized or made the contest will actually make the solution also, and in that he will write, okay, this is the thing which you should know, and then he will give explanation of that problem. So the programmer, who's actually a master in this case, will go and write on Google centroid decomposition PP algorithms. Cool. It's a website. Or even still, if you write just centroid, again, if let's say I go and only write centroid decomposition, so again you will have many stuff coming in. Again, you have a UseCode guide, you have Code Forces blog itself which will explain you entirely. See, it's written centroid decomposition on tree beginners, so you have Code Forces blog itself. Now if you go and if we say CP algorithms, so we'll have the entire heavy light decomposition, and then we will have also be having central decomposition. But the fact is here, by just writing on Google, they will have to read blogs because no videos will be available after that point. It's the only reason I also recommend that we should be a bit familiar about Aryan man. Okay, Nev पढ़ ली. Okay, भाई 2213 पे जाओ, 2213 पे जाओ. Okay, that's great. Cool. One thing is, I was distracted, but yeah, I was saying that what we can do and what we should end up doing is, if you have reached that level, only thing which we can do is blogs and documentations, which is blogs only. Cool. You may grill me. I'm ready for volunteer. Please, bro, just told me. Cool. I think I've given the answer, Suraj. There is no thing such as Bihari. Yeah, that's true. Bro, please don't ignore the question. I will. I just have jumped on to questions itself. Resume में CGP हटाना है. Cool. Yeah, मतलब it's totally up to you, but I'll recommend that. हटा सकते हो if it is actually like around 7ish. ठीक है. Resume में कैसे मैं resume कैसे send करूँ? Telegram. भाई अभी कमेंट बोला था आपने, फिर रेज्यूमे पे चले गए. ओके यार, डुअल ऑडियो. ठीक है दैट्स डन. मे बी वेब पेज. ओके वेट, आई मिस सम थिंग्स. नाउ फाइन ब्रो, करो बट रेज्यूमे रिव्यू करना है. मेरा लगा है कि में आदित्य मिश्रा नाम होगा. इनकी आवाज आ रही है ना? फाइन फाइन फाइन, ओके फाइन। सच्ची, सचिन बजाज, ओके जतिन, हर्ष, ओके वी हैव हर्ष, ओके। डिड आई मिस समथिंग? वेट 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 वेट, यार ये स्क्रॉल क्यों नहीं हो रहा? ये गंदा है। गंदा क्या होता है? कूल। नंबर वाला रेज्यूमे खोल दो भैया। ठीक है ठीक है, लेट्स सॉर्ट द रेज्यूमे आउट अप टिल अ फ्यू पॉइंट, व्हिच मींस अप टिल हियर। ओ वी हैव, बस इतने ही है, ठीक है। लेट्स जल्दी कर लें सॉर्ट इसको, फिर बातें करेंगे प्रॉपर आराम से। ओके, आई विल रीड दीज कमेंट्स, टेलीग्राम कमेंट्स लेटर ऑन। फर्स्टली ओके भाई, सही थी। फर्स्टली यार, that's the reason I don't like these templates. You will have excess of space. That's insane. That's not at all recommended. So let's remove this. I don't know who asked or who compliment to make. That's not how things work. That's not how. Bhai saab. Okay. Um, it needs a lot of things. I'll say. Let's refer other videos, and yeah, with that maybe we can solve it. Cool. We have Abhishek. Bhai please resume. Okay. करते हैं resume करते हैं. Cool. Again, awesome resume. Yeah, we can remove this. Again, if we remove any of the CGPA, we have to remove all of the ones. We have to remove this also. That's implication which we have to face. Cool. Let's remove this. Again, good, but let's have the more concise. These many skills, we can maybe mix them. We can have frameworks in technologies itself. No one cares. Everyone knows these are frameworks. So let's have it at one place, because that's, again, have it maybe like have it technology like tech stacks or something like that. But yeah, let's a bit more less experience. Okay, let's experience. I'll say experience matters. So if you have something, as I can see, you have something to say, let's have it in 3 points. Cool. And the same way for this also, because you have things to say. Because, and again, when I say things to say, you can again add a simple another line for same tech stack. That also will work absolutely fine. Cool. Now projects, again, awesome. 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 Awesome, yeah, awesome. Again, I'll say rather than these two big lines, you can have 3 lines. So that'll be much more readable. But again, this is also readable. I'm not saying it is not. But yeah, let's have 3 points. It will be super fine. Cool. Rewards and certifications, Google certificate, okay, database engineering, okay. See, again, that's, again, you might say Aryan certifications, that's not good. It's good. It's good. It's good. You should have it. You can have it. Cool. भैया वेटिंग नाउ प्लीज, यही तो है शायद से रेज्यूमे, अभिषेक कुमार, इज इट द वन? Abhishek Kumar. If yes, then you can just tell me. Cool. Achievements. Okay, nice ranks. Nice ranks. Okay. Yeah. Seems things are going good. Things are going great. So what we can do is, let's have a look at. Okay, bro is consistent, but we can have a bit more, things are going great. Okay, Chandigarh University, awesome. Awesome. Awesome, bro, awesome. So okay, things are great. Let's, considering you are in 4th year. So again, the things on improvement are for sure Leetcode, because see, 1685, again, right now people can get a bit discouraged, but that's a harsh reality. We have to increase our ranks, we have to increase our DSA skills a bit more, because now after this COVID, everyone knows a lot of DSA. So that's an issue. So you have to get a bit ahead. Cool. Now we have just 2 remaining. Harsh Gupta and Sadesh. No worries, bro. क्या बात है भाई, क्या बात है, रेज्यूमे एक नंबर. Again, I'm just saying high level. things look uniform, so it looks nice. We can have things in the bottom, for sure, yes. But great, great. Let's zoom it up. Bro, I don't know why this got cut, but this should not happen. So maybe you have to just, things are a bit upar niche. Let's sort it out. Um, okay, standard but nice. Okay. Again, you can also have standard apps. That's completely fine. I just wanted to know what you made. That's a very small project. If we can replace it with a good one, that would be super great because you asked, you still have time. So yeah, let's work on it. And yeah, 3 lines, a lot. Let's keep the line, another line. See, readability is a factor. How a human eye reads is, I'll show you how the human eye is actually reading. Again, okay, let's erase all this, and then I will just direct you how the human eye. Again, that's not my point of view, but that's a scientific point of view. I'll make it short, and then I'll tell you how the human eye will read this resume and zoom this resume up. So human eye will go like this. Right? Okay. As soon as it goes, it will point and come back. So next again, first iteration human eye had before zooming this up was going like this. Then human eye, then human eye will focus on this portion. Then they will focus on this portion. Then they will again read a couple of lines. They will get an idea. Then they'll go on focus on this portion. Then read here. Then focus on this portion. And then again, you see how my reading line decreased from here to here. Right? Okay. Then I'll go on to this portion. I'll just skim through like this. Then I'll go on to this portion. I'll skim through like this. And then I'll go on to this portion. This is how this resume was read. You see what happened. So we have very less time. Again, people say less time. Usually interviewer has the entire time. But if someone has to ask DSA, they will ask DSA. But still, if someone's interested, they might end up asking you questions, which is primarily managers from the resume, and you want their eyes to focus on specific part always. Cool. Cool. But yeah, why I have make your resume entire dirty? Let me erase this. Yeah, it feels good. नहीं, सिर्फ 9 लोग हैं. Okay, do we have liked it? Can you please like it? Please. Cool. I know people are less. I know it's a new channel. People will be less, but we can't do anything. We have done a community post. Cool. This is my backrest, if you know. No. Okay. We can we have to for sure improve our coding. See, the only thing which I have seen so far in all of your resumes were one thing very common: coding. But yeah, that's the reason we are here, and we will improve it. No worries. टेंशन नहीं लेने का है, बस कंसिस्टेंटली डिसिप्लिन के साथ फॉलो करने का है, ठीक. But other things looks fine, looks awesome, and this also, as I have checked also previously, it's awesome. Just that we can actually put that in multiple lines. I know these are basic ones, a bit advanced one, but as you still have time, you can actually make better ones, better resumes. So yeah, that's. And again, let's add one more extracurriculars. Add one more. It will actually fill up your resume. That's the reason. Or maybe add some certifications. That will also work. Cool. Now, okay. Now, last but not least, Harsh bhai. खुश हो Harsh bhai? हर का background है also miss those live contest streams. Yeah, live contest I would have done, but you saw what happened with that live contest. See, that's the major point of having this template. Now, see what happens. I will read his resume like this, right? Then I will read like this again. That's the prime part of having a resume like this. Then I will read like this. You see, I had to spend more time on this resume because of sections he has made, which bifurcates. Okay, if he has one section like this, another like this, another like this, again, how my mouse is hovering, and another like this. So his resume is actually, my eyes have bifurcated that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And which makes his resume more likely to be more readable. As in, like, I will purposely have to go again. This I will just skim through. Okay, let's erase this. While I'm skimming through this, I would have read this also. So I might end up skipping this. And usually people skip skills. Maybe have a quick walkthrough. But yeah, that's how things go work. Now I will be actually landing onto this point. And I will be reading from here itself. And that's how it makes, again, that's how why I love these resumes. But bro has, I guess, rocked it. Bro is in which year? Bro is in, oh, bro is a full stack developer. Harsh Gupta. Bro is rocking. Okay, huh? Wait a sec. Bro still has the year. Okay, I see. I was just curious how bro has done everything. Bro has done projects. Bro has done good rating. Bro, I was just likely, and I was just believing, huh? How has bro done everything? Then I realized, हर्ष भाई थोड़ा जरा यहाँ पे, हर्ष भाई ने कहा नहीं, हर्ष भाई ने कहा लाइट लेते हैं, ठीक है. तो हर्ष भाई ने यहाँ पे लाइट ले लिया, बट ठीक है, हर्ष भाई हम यहाँ पे ये चीज रिमूव कर सकते हैं, ठीक. That is not required. We can just remove this. So we have to remove this also. Now coming on back, यार मैं गंदा ही करता हूँ रेज्यूमे को. Let's अरे भाई इरेज हो जा. Okay, let's erase this entire stuff and cool. बस रेज्यूमे तो बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया. Now let's, अरे यार मैं भूल ना जाऊँ बस. I really keep on forgetting. What is this, Harsh? Oh, you have a portfolio also. Nice. Back. क्या बात है. मैं कनेक्ट कर लेता हूँ. चलो. Cool. Now, okay. यार क्या कर रहा हूँ. I don't understand. How come its battery is going so long? कितनी देर हो गई मैं? It has been. Oh, it has been 1 hour. Nice. Cool. Let's finish it up. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Secure coding node storage app. See, that's the point which I'm saying. You can just build any use case. Okay. See, that's the point which I'm saying. Nice. Nice. I think bro is sorted. If I can access those links, I cannot. Okay. Oh, why is this Leetcode link not working? Maybe we can just change that, but that's a decent point. Why this is not working? And let's see. Okay, bro is going crazy, like as in crazy as in good. So great going, great going, great going. Awesome. Legit awesome. Awesome. Dil card ho gaya. We can just update the link and things are going great. I don't think I need to tell you to do anything. Things are actually going great. Considering you are in 3rd year, things are sorted. Things are sorted. Again, you have a bit less CGPA, so we have to work a bit more. But yeah, the college काम ही देता CG. 1 मिनट चैट ले आते हैं वापस. हाँ भाई, कॉन्टेस्ट पर ध्यान दूंगा. ठीक है, ये जल्दी बढ़ लेते हैं. वीडियो फॉर 1 hour. अभिषेक भाई हो गया भाई. आदित्य मिश्रा मैं हूँ, ठीक है. आर यू स्किप माय रिज्यूमे, प्लीज रिव्यू माय रिज्यूमे. डी आई एम सिटिंग विद 6.5 LPA इवन आफ्टर ऑल दिस हसल, फीलिंग अ बिट डिमोटिवेटेड. यार, life is incremental. Life is always incremental. And see, things have changed a bit since COVID, and especially since this recession happened, things have changed a lot. The only thing which we can do is have to do a bit more work and apply parallelly. Sachin bhai, I'll say there is no remedy of luck. लक काम कर गया भाई, ऐसी ऐसी जॉब मिल जाएंगी, पता नहीं चलेगा। ठीक, लास्ट में जो है वो रिव्यू कर दो, ठीक है। हम गॉट इट कोडिंग पे करूँगा, बट रेफरल मिलना मिलना ना, इंटरव्यू अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलना या भी वहीं जाना था मोस्टली। रेफरेंटिव अपॉर्चुनिटीज, रेफरल तो ठीक है, सी रेफ पीपल से रेफरल रेफरल रेफरल, भाई रेफरल साइट रखो, तुम वैसे अप्लाई कर दो ना, दैट्स आल्सो मोर देन सफिशिएंट। आई हैव सीन पीपल गेटिंग विदाउट रेफरल्स एंड दैट्स हैपनिंग। सो जो कहते हैं सिर्फ रेफरल, भाई रेफरल ना आए एक दिन, तुम करो मैसेज करो, ना आए अप्लाई कर दो डायरेक्ट, देखा जाएगा। ना हो ठीक है, मूव ऑन मूव ऑन मूव ऑन। क्या हाल चाल आर्यन, क्या हाल है भाई, नया बाबू रॉय, एकदम बिल्कुल बढ़िया बढ़िया। दैट्स द रीजन, लाइक आई लव कमिंग फोक्स, द फोक्स हु कम बैक, आई लव, आई डोंट नो व्हाई आई लव माय रिज्यूमे नेम इज MNIT रिज्यूमे भाई, विनम्र, ओके। मेरा क्वेश्चन देख के एक बार प्लीज, आर्यन इन्फोसिस वाला मेरा क्वेश्चन देख ले। अच्छा, वो क्वेश्चन प्रॉपर क्वेश्चन है क्या? हाँ, ओके। And today I had my Infosys OA where I was asked a question which I couldn't figure out. Please help out. I couldn't come up with the optimized solution. Please help. You are given an array A of n integers. You are given m queries in the array. Queries where queries of I contains two numbers x and y. For each query, update the value of ax minus 1 as ax minus 1 equal to ax minus 1 minus y. Contains numbers x and y. Okay, so index को change करना है. In element जो इस index पे है with its value. Okay, construct a new array B for the modified array A where B of 0 is A of 0 and B of I is minimum of A of I comma B of I minus 1, where I is given. The answer to the query is the number of distinct numbers in the array B. Thus is return an array result where result of I is the answer for the query of I. Where query of I contains two numbers x and y. For each query, we have to update the value. Construct a new array B of the modified array A. Okay, and B of I is minimum of that A of I and previous value. The answer to this query is the number of distinct numbers in the array B. Okay, that's so simple. मतलब ये simple है ना, इसके अंदर see, मतलब what will end up happening is, again I'll not just, अच्छा I'll tell just the approaches, how we can solve. See, it's oh sorry. So it's a simple a simple operation of a set and keeping track of, again हमें लग रहा है कि O of n ऑपरेशन है, बट इसमें सिर्फ एक एलिमेंट चेंज होगा, इसमें सिर्फ एक एलिमेंट चेंज होगा बिकॉज ऑफ दिस फैक्ट, जो प्राइमरी इंपैक्ट होगा, या फिर नहीं, एम आई रॉन्ग, अपडेट, हाँ सिर्फ ये एलिमेंट चेंज होगा विच इज ए ऑफ एक्स माइनस 1, उसकी कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग जो कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग बी ऑफ आई चेंज हुआ वो देखना है कितने डिस्टिंक्ट हैं, दैट्स इट। सो दैट्स व्हाट वी वांट, so we can simply solve it if I open my notepad. I have not connected it, but I can open that. But yeah, that is because yeah, n or m constraints, it is same, the exact same thing, and queries are also like 1e5 queries in. So this one query will change just one element, and just we have to just keep track of that one element change. So let me, do we want to have this question, guys? लगता है भी नहीं। ओके, नैब तो है, तो ठीक है, कॉन्फिडेंस है इन माई स्किल्स, ग्रेट, सक्षम। लेट्स कनेक्ट टू दिस एंड आई विल जस्ट क्विकली शो यू दैट हाउ दिस कैन बी डन, एंड रेस्ट मे बी यू कैन डू इट पैरेलली ऑल्सो। So where is my notepad, or do I have it? No, I don't have it. So let's get the connection sorted. Okay, 25 confidence, okay. 25 था तो n login बेसिकली तो नहीं हो पाया, या n login, हाँ n login ही होगा, n या n login में हो जाएगा, मतलब n plus m, या फिर this will be either O of n plus m, or this will be r, what we say, where is the mouse, O of n plus m or O of n log n plus m. That will be the answer for this query. So if we go back and see, so in this we are just saying, again, I'm just writing down here itself so that I have a bit idea of what the question was saying. So we have an array A. Again, that is an array A, length is n. Again, if you don't know, I'm just making it here itself for the folks who want to see. And then, yeah, when we have m queries, so we have m queries, and then in each query there are queries of I. Again, we have m queries. So if you can just paste a sample example also, if you have. If not, then also no worries, we can still make it up. Now, contains two numbers x and y. So this is having x and y. Now this is how I have made it. I have m queries, and this query is a qi, and that at every index I will have a vector or a pair, which is the q of I. Now we have to update this array saying that a of x of I. So if the array index is x, I have to go to x minus 1 index and say that a of x minus 1. Why is my pen not working? Okay, a of x minus 1 is it should be actually said as a of x minus 1 minus y. Cool. This is the value which I have to modify. Again, this is what I have made. I have index x, I have x minus 1, and then I will have to I just have to make this index x minus 1 as a of x minus 1. Now the prime fact what you can intuit from this is that one query is only changing one cell of this ARR array. Cool. Now coming on back, construct a new array B. Let's say we have made a new array B. Okay, new array B. So I have made a new array B. So this is a new array which I have made. Okay, great. So it just simply says the new array B or the modified array. Okay, first element remains as it is. So this A0, it remains same as B0. Now we have B1, B2 and so on and so forth. So let's say we have Bx minus 1 and then we have Bx. Okay, my camera is dead. Let me change the battery. Lappy. Is it good? I hope so. So, okay, sorted है. Okay, sorted है. Now, okay, we had this. Let's come on back to the question. So we had, okay, so we are saying that this element will be same, exactly same, which is this element a of 0. Sorry, where's my color? Okay, a of 0 and b of 0 will be same. So this will be a of 0 itself. Now any upcoming element, let's say b of 1, I'm saying, let's say b of 1, it says that any element which is b of I, this element b of I, it will be minimum of a of I, sorry, a of I and b of I minus 1, b of I minus 1. So it will be this value which is a of 1 will be nothing but this, either a of I or a of, like either a of I or this will be nothing but this part will be nothing but primarily are a of 0 for the first one, which is b of 0 is a of 0. So that will be the first one. So you see, like, do we see how, again, I'm not building up the answer. I am not, okay, I'm not building up the answer. I'm just trying, again, I have not even went on how this works. I'm just making up right now that if I have an array, A, and if I have a A0, A1, A2, let's say A3. So I'm just trying to show you the how the array B is actually made. This is not a new array which we have making. So if we have a B0, if we have a B1, if we have a B2, ignore the dogs. Don't ignore me. Cool. So we have this. So it will be A0, it will be A1, it will be A2, it will be A3. Again, these are the indexes which we have 0, 1, 2 and 3. Now the problem simply says we have also A0 here. Now this B1 ideally will be minimum of A0 and B of I minus 1, which is B0, and B0 is ideally a A0. B0 is ideally a, sorry, this is A1. Minimum of A1, which is this index A1, and B0. B0 is ideally, you can see, is a A0. So this value is nothing but minimum of A0, comma A1. Cool. Now then we'll go on to this. This B2 should ideally be minimum of either A2 or B1. Now if I populate B1 from here itself, B1 says again A0 A1, so I will just say it should be B2 should be minimum of A0 A1 A2, minimum of A0 A1 and A2. And the same way we can infer the same thing for B3 also. Should be exactly same. It will be also minimum of A0 A1, sorry, A1 A2 and A3. This is the exact same stuff which will happen. Now coming on back to our main problem. So if we had this, now B1 is the minimum, okay, we have done that. Answer to this query is the number of distinct numbers in the array B. So if we go and see, okay, 22 chance. Where I was asked a question which I could not figure out. वो भी array populate करने में है तो लग जाएगा ना एक loop. नहीं, we have to figure out some way for it. वो we can see. We will see that. But I was just seeing that 22 Jan 2023. पुराना क्वेश्चन है तो ये तो लीड कोड पे मिल जाएगा, but ठीक है. Now the answer to this query is number of distinct numbers in the array B. अब इस array में कितने distinct numbers हैं? That will be the answer. Answer is distinct numbers. Now your task is to run the array result where result of I is the query of answer, right? ठीक है. The values in the array say stay non-negative during all the queries. Okay, it is non-negative. The constraints are first is n, m, and all that stuff is the queries of I. Now comes the fact that again one hard thing which I can think of is, again, as soon as they are saying, okay, what was the change? Okay, the change was that a query will change. A of x will change and it will change to A of y. So let's imagine that this x was, let's say, 2 and y was, let's say, any y, value y. So if it is saying 2, so I'll just say index 1 should change. So A of 1 will actually become A of 1 minus y. So this will end up, now again by the brute force way, this will end up populating in A of 1 here, A of 1 here, and A of 1 here, which matlab starting from 1, index x minus 1, kind of roughly we are saying that all the values can change. That is what we are saying, but not true. How? See, these are containing the minimum values, and we had seen the number is non-negative. Okay, I have not shown it, my screen is not visible. Yellow for the folks who are listening. Yeah, see, so we are at B1, right? Again, I took an example that x is 2, y and y is something, so my A1 will actually ideally be changed at one query. This is one query. In one query, my A1 will ideally change to A1 minus y. So this A1 will change to A1 minus y. Again, A1 is all the numbers are non-negative. Values in A are non-negative during all the queries. So while a query, the number will actually be non-negative. So I can simply say that I am reducing. Again, I will have some value, I am reducing that. So I know the number is being reduced. And what I am storing right now here also is a minimum value. So I know also one thing, that this entire array ARB, this entire array ARB is actually a decreasing array. This is a decreasing array. And now at this location, I have brought it, or I have brought down a lesser number. I have brought down a lesser number. So what end up happening is, again, yeah, that is true. Again, what will end up happening is, again, in the, let's say right now you have distinct values whatsoever you have. So what end up can happening is, I have this value, it reduced. I have, let's say, same, and then again this says I am same, and let's say this is again reduced, and this is, let's say, again reduced. This is, let's say, fashion right now for us. Now again, so initially in the very beginning, I can just take a O of n loop and I can apply and see how many distinct values are there, what we primarily want. But in this case, when this value is changed, this value, again, this is directly not changed. What ends up happening is A1 is changed, because I know that okay, sorry, screen. Yeah, cool. LC hard karo na bhai. Cool. So what ends up happening is that I had this a1, which I have a1 minus y, and I figure out that okay, this array b will look decreasing, which means it will be decreasing array. Okay, it will be decreasing. Okay, it can be same also. Then it will be decreasing, so it will be decreasing and same. This is the fashion of b array, and this will actually help me figure out how many distinct elements are there, because you can see here I have 4 distinct elements. One is this, one is this, one is this, one is this. So I have 4 distinct elements which I have right now. Okay, great. So if I have 4 distinct elements, and right now I have reduced a value. So a1 has reduced right now. So this value b1 will be the first. Again, all these numbers which are before a1 will never be impacted. Only numbers after a1, which means after b1, will be impacted. And what will happen for this impact which will happen? So all the numbers, again, let's have a hypothetical number for us. So let's imagine that this array b which we have made right now is, let's say this number was a 7, then it reduced to number, let's say 6, then number 6 remain. Again this is, let's say, at the index 0. You imagine that, right? This is at the index 0, at index 1, index 2. Then let's say at index 3, we have reduced to 5, or let's say 4. Right, 4. Now, this is at index 3. Now, let's say at index, let's say it reduced to 3 at index 4. And then let's say it was, let's say 3 at index 5. Let's say these were the indexes of the array. Cool, and I plotted that in a form of a decreasing graph, so just so that you can visualize that. Now, as soon as my a1 decreased, what will end up happening in this case is it will decrease. So it primarily will never affect anyone before a1. It will only affect anyone after a1. And after this fact, it will end up affecting is, so it will actually again reduce this. Again, a1 is decreasing, so this minimum, it will actually again decrease. It will again decrease. But Aryan, maybe it can happen that, okay, if a0 was already less than a1, which means if a1 in this case, okay, if we had imagined that this was a number 7. Oh, so this decrease part, Aryan, you are saying that this is the a0 and I have minimum value. Aryan, this is never, you never say that this is decreasing. So this is a chance, there's a chance that a0 value is actually a0 value can be a number 7, a1 value, it can be a number, let's say 13 also. And this y reduction, it can be a, okay, a1, which is 13, can become a1 minus 2 or minus 3. Let's say minus 2, let's say minus 3. So still, a1 is still a number 10. Although you can think of, okay, I am actually reducing this number, which is a1 has reduced. Again, for the folks who are thinking, that's actually a good question. So a1 actually reduced. So it reduced to number 10. But the minimum value is ideally still the same. Ideally, it is still same. So I would be knowing right now what is the minimum value. Minimum value is still a number 7. Because I know this is the minimum value. But because of we know what's the minimum value right now, we know the minimum value is 6, and that can only be possible, okay, that can only be possible when this would have given me some minimum value. But now I'm not going into integrities of how this minimum value was reached. Sorry, I should look here. I'm not going to integrities of how this minimum value is reached, which means this minimum value could have reached maybe because of a0 or a1. No, who cares? I don't care. I just care one thing, that this a1 value, what is the value right now? Okay, right now the updated value is 10. So now I will try to come back to my b1 value. Okay, I know that its minimum value right now is 6. If this reduced value, if this, again, I am not concerned about the previous values, I'm only concerned about just this b1. That's it, just this b1. I'll ask, bro, your value is 10, which is already high. If something is already high, so nothing will be impacted. Okay, I will bifurcate that into 3 cases. What if this value, which is the new value of a1, if it is maybe more than this value, a minimum, if it is equal, or maybe if it is less. Now the first case is, what if this value a1, which I have got right now, if it is equal to or more than, if this a1, okay, let's say new a1, right, if it is more than equal to b1, right, if this is the case, my answer will never be impacted. Whatsoever previous answer I had, when I say answer, I mean if you had forgotten, so I have a result, we have this answer. We have a result array, and that contains the answer for all the queries, which means in the previous query, how many number of distinct elements I had, I will just copy paste the exact same number of distinct elements. So in the previous query, I had 1, 2, 3, and 4. I had 4 distinct elements which I have gotten from the previous query. So if my new A1, if it is more than equal to my B1, or basically that is, again, you can just put the indexes. Again, this new is new A of x minus 1 if it is more than equal to B of x minus 1. So this is what I am saying, right? So if this is the case, you can simply do one thing, that copy paste the exact same number of distinct values which you had in the previous answer. If not, then what if your A1 was actually, let's say A1 was initially a 10, or let's say it was a 8, but then you did a A1 minus 3. So your A1 end up becoming a 5. A1 minus 3 end up becoming a 8 minus 3, which is 5. So now your A1 is a 5. So you can see your A1 has reduced. Okay, let's keep a number. Okay, let's keep a number 2 here. Again, I'm just modifying the number so as to explain you. So it is a 2 here. So let's bring out a number, and if you have a 8, so let's reduce by 5. So let's imagine you reduce by 5. Again, your y would have been 5. Let's imagine that fact. So now your A1 now became a 3. So you can see earlier your minimum value was a 6, but now the value is a 3. So now other case, again, this was the first case. Next case was, what if your new A1 is less than your B1, which is the exact same concept which we saw here, which is a 3 which we have got. So what will end up happening is, we will do a simple binary search in this entire B array, and any number whatsoever we have, all these are numbers, okay, starting from this index up till any number, okay, which is actually more than equal to my 3, which means this entire range will come down to a value 3. So this will become a 3, this will become a 3, this will become a 3. This is what will simply gonna happen. Okay, this, again, we will see how these can happen, but yeah, this is what will happen. So what happened? Whatsoever number of unique values which you were having earlier, because here, if you remember, this portion gave us 2 unique values. But now it will boil down and it will actually give you only 1 unique value. This portion earlier was giving you 2 unique values. This portion was giving you 2 unique values. Now it will give you, why was this balloons? So now it will give you 1 unique value. Simple. And you can simply keep on continuing this. Now comes the question that, firstly, how the main task, again, the only remaining task is how we will update these values. Now, one basic thing which comes to my mind, again, that's the first thing. I don't think that will be applied in the Infosys round, but the very basic thing which comes in my mind is range update, right? I want to find the distinct number of elements in the range, and I want to update the elements in the range. So one very basic thing is range update, which can be done by simply using a faang tree. But can we do by something else? Maybe we can. Let's think of that part. But yeah, now you have figured out. Earlier we have 4 distinct elements, but we figured out, okay, starting from the index x minus 1 up till, by doing a binary search of by doing a binary search on that new a of I. I do a binary search on that new a of I. I do a binary search on this number, and will land onto a specific index. Okay, this is the end index, which is just more than my a of I, new a of I, which means all the numbers less will not be reduced. All these numbers which are actually more will be reduced. And I know this is decreasing, so it will be actually reducing part. Cool. But there can be queries which will change index again. Yeah. Cool. So what will happen is this will happen. Okay, this entire range will change. This entire range, which means from your x minus 1 to this, again, this you will find it by binary search. Okay, where's my, okay, yeah, binary search. Now comes the fact that, first thing, one thing is maybe we have to do a range updates, which for sure we have an option segment trees, but considering it's an OA, I don't expect anyone to write a code of segment tree. So let's find out some other answer. What will be happening, or what can happen? Again, we have lost everyone, but no worries. Let's solve it. and get it done. So now one thing which we can think of is maybe what if something else comes in, which means, okay, let's imagine that this round has completed, and let's say we have these values 7, and let's say we had our, let's say now we have, let's say this round is completed again. We have not figured out yet what all values we have, but let's say we have still figured out, we are done, and let's say we go to next query. So next query will be saying, okay, 3 3 3 and let's say 2 2. This is the next query. Now ideally, let's say if something else comes in, so maybe this range gets reduced to one value and this range gets reduced to one value. Now what might end up happening is you will have a pain of firstly querying all these values in this range. That's the first pain, and then next pain is updating those values. So you might end up, in the worst case, you might end up updating all these values. Let's say you might end up updating, okay, all these values, n values, and then here you see, okay, n values updating. So you can see in every query you might end up doing n values, which is actually pain for us. So what we will do is we will club the same values. Again, that's because how we found out that part, when we saw, okay, as soon as any query is applied, all the values will become same after that query. So it's good so as to reduce your answer length itself. So let's club it. So make a 3 and make another, okay, make a pair, let's say number saying 3, so as to do a bind search on that, and the count of that, let's say 3. And here also let's have, and let's keep number and the count, so that next time let's say I want to apply in this specific range. So I will reduce that to a specific value. Let's say I reduce that to a, let's say 2. So again, if I just do that reduction, so for sure he will also come in. So this will be reduced. So you will see what happened. You will iterate on all the elements. Right now I have only 3 elements, and then, okay, 7 has a count of 1, 3 has a count of 3, 2 has a count of 2. So I will reduce that down. Again, iterating on all the elements, I will remove all of them, and then correspond to those elements, I will be saying that, bro, just have your number 2 and the corresponding count, which is 1 2 1 3 4 3 4 5 6. And thus at every step I'm actually doing one thing. I am reducing the count itself. I'm just doing, okay, reduce the count itself. Okay, keep the count of same elements, and then whatsoever you are making same, reduce them, reduce the count. Now so ideally, if you do, again, I hope that you guys are, I hope, like, firstly, I hope that you guys are following and you have got the intuition of how this can happen. Now another thing which can come to your mind is, Aryan, if I do a reduction of an array in between of an array, which means the portion of an array I have to reduce. So in the usual vectors, you will end up actually separating this right part and then clubbing it back, which can end up again giving you O of n time. So in this case, you can use a linked list. Again, that's a vector itself. That's a STL itself. I am not saying to apply actual linked list, but use a linked list as a STL and then apply the same operation. Separate that linked list, merge that linked list into, okay, remove the linked list and increase the count of some specific linked list. And thus you can solve this in simple O of, again, in total for all the n queries, it will be O of n time. I don't know why this such a hard question was asked, but it is actually a hard question. Specifically for an interview, that is something which we can do. Again, that will simply solve it, but that's a bit lengthy question, and I don't know why such, again, considering the company Infosys, they don't give that much package and stuff, but still they ask such a hard questions. I don't know why, but yeah, that's what we have. Cool. Nice, cool. I hope that you guys got it. Again, if you want, you can just have a quick recap. I explained every point which could have, okay, where's the question gone? Yeah, I have explained every point which could have drawn attention, okay, how this can be done, like binary search, okay, but then separating linked list. So every of this fact was answered. So we can just go and look at that fact. Cool. It's actually pretty late, 11:30. Let's go and sleep because we have contest tomorrow. But yeah, we have some chats. Let's see the chat. गर्मी लग रही है, पंखा चला दो यार कोई। पंखा क्या रखा बताओ घर वालों ने मेरे। Cool. Cool, yeah. We will try to have live streams more often, and we'll discuss some same facts. We can discuss anything. If you have some friends who had been following this channel but are not here right now, okay, where's my channel on? Are not here right now. You can just ask them if they wanna come, join, and have fun. Else, we can just wrap up. Thank you so much for joining in. Again, if you're not checked out some again reels content, you can just be expecting shorts to come in at this channel also. Exact same. Again, don't go into this fact. It is just to hook you up, and then I teach you something interesting. Cool. Memes and all this kind of content. Again, as you can see, we have some videos planned ahead. I'll not spoil. I'll not give a bit spoilers, but yeah, that's the plan for us. Cool. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Take care. Bye bye. रखते हैं. Following 9.5 था Aryan. 9.5, but yeah, cool, great. Bye bye. See you tomorrow with a new problem. But I'm saying, but yeah, bye bye. Take care and thank you so much for joining in. Bye bye. Again, you can expect more such live streams on this channel because I'll just come. Anything. Maybe not resume reviews, maybe anything. Just chill stream, just bakwas karna. I'll just come and we will see what will happen. Cool, now let's wrap up and finish this up. That was so much great. Bye bye. चलते हैं यार. Boom. Bye 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 bye.